Be working now. Now let's check Twitch. Testing. Hello. Oh, that was immediate. That was amazing. Okay, cool. So that's working. YouTube should we working? Oh yeah, YouTube's actually behind this time. All right, where is OBS? Yo, what's going on, Henry? Yeah, you terrified me. I'm shaking in my boots. I gotta delete the old live notification because someone doesn't delete it. Yeah, see who notices and who doesn't. Now you were saying that you were going to be getting rid of some people who were cheating in some way, I think, if I remember correctly. All right. So if it does not equal to the response, then set it to response. Make that nil. Okay, so that should... we don't need current time anymore. We might, but we'll figure it out. You're just a chill guy. You're just an okay dude. You wouldn't ever do that kind of thing. Just gotta never get on your bad side. This way you'll be able to demand stuff happen in Acorn Adventure, and if it doesn't, then you'll just delete the server. I know, because you've done it before. And war never changes, as they say. Okay, so I think I got the server side done with this. This is a threat. I laugh at this as a threat all the time, but only because if it's one of those things where it's like, if it was actually a threat, you wouldn't say this is a threat. Which is why I find it so funny. Wait, Rainbow Six Siege, isn't that the one where like you can buy butterfly daggers for like 10 grand? What's not fun? I wasn't trying to be funny. Come on, I'm not telling any jokes here. Let's CS:GO, idiot. Oh my god. I don't play any of these games. These games are awful. I don't. So you're telling me I can't go on to whatever the game you're playing right now and sink 10 grand and to get a special butterfly dagger? You're telling me that's not possible? Nah, dude. I only play what's it called? That's the problem. That's actually one of the problems. If I did play Roblox, I probably would have made my characters R6 rigs instead of R15s. Um, yeah, like my next Roblox game is gonna be R. It's gonna have R6 rigs. The games I play are more like strategy games. I like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. I haven't played XCOM, but I kind of really want to play XCOM. And the games like that basically. Like Pong. Like the is that the thing where it's like the ping pong thing? No. Fucking DOS. Yeah, dude. That's my jam. Pong on DOS. Uh that's some one of the original operating systems now. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Stop making fun of me. Okay. What do we finally I got it. I don't know Rainbow Six Siege and CS:GO because I don't play those games because I don't like shooters or anything like that. Uh and you start hating on me. What a hater. Henry's a hater, guys. Henry's a hater. Jeez. Hey, what's going on, outlaw? Don't mind Henry. He's just doing a little trolling, a little trollolling. Um, so this can't be this way now. Honestly, Henry's just trying to distract me from working. That's his goal in life. Oh, jeez. One sec. Oh, I didn't read the message yet. No, one sec. Sorry. I'm like paying attention to Henry and also coughing up a storm. Um, I'd be somewhat interested. Yeah, the problem is so with anime tower defenses, well, tower defenses in general, uh, they're not like to make a good tower defense requires a lot more brain power than people usually put into tower defenses. Okay, and I don't really want to just make cash grabs outright. So I don't know. So basically, for tower defenses, like I don't know if I'd be able to put my full heart into it because I know like to make a good one takes like actual interesting stuff. I'd have to think about it for a little bit because like ultimately I wouldn't really be comfortable working on anything until the beta is released for the game, which is it's coming up real soon. It's just every little thing pops up. Like even now, this damn friends thing. Roblox updated their friend code, and now everything's broken, even in the base game. It's so annoying. Oh, okay. I mean that's good. If you've been planning it out for a while and already have like a bunch of ideas for what to do, how to do, I can totally just do the coding for it. Um, yeah, I'd be somewhat down for that. They just like for me all they I mean yeah they do that too, but for me all they did was they removed one property, and that's like the most important property from the get friends async thing, and they just removed it, and so now I can't get that information on the server anymore. I have to grab it from the client somehow. It's so annoying. Anyway. Open friend list. So this friend update has to be run every 30 seconds. So this is just online. This is going to be, what is this? User in friends. Friends folder, get attributes. This is in-game ID. In-game ID. So this is just going to be a number. 1, 2, or 3. And all we have to do here is say self.friends v.visitor ID is equal to online check in-game check. That's just 2 numbers. Easy enough. So yes, I mean Cyberpunk, like the theme is one thing, because the theme is something that ideally you can just kind of like change, and it won't really impact the code. It shouldn't impact the code at all. Like if it's made okay, then that shouldn't be a problem. Oh wait, this is play. Okay, get friends online. This has to be user ID. Sorry, I'm like multitasking here, so. All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Snotty. What's going on? Long time no see. How was the weekend, actually? I didn't even ask that because I logged in and all of a sudden, and immediately Henry's just he's just yelling at me. Henry's picking on me. What my? Yeah, it is okay. Good. You're confusing me, Henry. All right. Yelling as all. As all. Yeah, that's what Henry does. Never. Wait, is this not saving? Yeah, it's not saving. Oh, it's not saving because of up here. Yeah. Let's do this. There you go. Now it's saved. Okay. If is not equal to I'm gonna make this check. I'm gonna actually do this. Okay. Alright, cool. And over here we set this equal to check. Then, and okay. Alright, cool. That's better. No, I think that was actually that was Twitch. I noticed that last week actually. They did a good job. It took them 2 months, but yeah, pretty sure they got the old ones too. I think. You're down to 5 followers. Hey, you kept 5 of them. 1 second before I continue working on the code, I'm gonna look this up really quick. Uh, Gotcha. I'd have to. Let me subscribe to this guy. Take a look at his stuff later. All right. Back to the code. Lo-fi beats. Can you do that even? I guess people do that. They just stream nothing. Just stream themselves breathing into a microphone, like I do. That's what I do. I stream myself breathing into a microphone. Okay, so we've got this. So if it does not equal check, then I want something to be updated. Oh, I want to check if self.gui.enabled is equal to true, then of course I didn't actually put an if statement here. And okay. Let's put this on top. So the problem here now is open friends list. Supposedly. They do that. You'd be. I don't know if you guys have looked up like what some of these ASMR sounds are, but some of them are like they are not nice to listen to. It's like that one guy that's convinced that that oil smells good. They just stream sounds that sound weird. No, it's like the mukbang thing. Is people sometimes people just listen to people chewing. Do you know how aggravating the sound of people chewing is? It's gross, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that will literally be ASMR. Or like talking into the microphone like this all the time for hours on end. Do you know how annoying that is? It's so creepy. It's okay, Henry. I'm not gonna do it again. I did it as an example. I'm giving an example of what some of these ASMR channels do. Like it's ugh, gives me goosebumps. Open. Okay. We'll go online friends. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dang it. Actually, I have to change this up here again. So this has to be item dot where is it? Display name. Response is equal to, yeah. Yep, that's fine. Now I've seen streamers do that too, actually. Or although like that's kind of frowned upon. It's my understanding. If it's like, although I think that it was mainly just because they were the ones that were frowned upon were the people that were just playing music with like not doing anything at all. It was literally just like a music channel. I'm pretty sure technically that's illegal in some places, but I ain't gonna say anything. Like I'd play music, but I'm sure that you guys like the people that would enjoy my music are probably in the minority in terms of the people that would watch my stuff on Twitch. Alright, so we've got a new thing here, but because we have the new thing here, it's equal to table. I created an online friends now. Alright, so this is actually cool because in-game ID it actually includes the display name. It's 2 numbers and then the display name. So that has become much better. I might not need online friends anymore. I like how easy it is to just clip things that you say out of context and have it mean something not even remotely similar to what you initially meant. Do you? I'm sure. I'm sure that is exactly what happened. How did you? Mine died last year, so I'm still kind of sad about that. How did you not catch me not saying? Or how did you not catch me saying that I don't need online friends? It's funny because online friends was the variable. Uh, friend connection. No, I don't like this very much. Correct. I am a completely friendless loser. These guys don't know. These guys don't know. Yeah, I think you can't delete single messages, right? Oh no, you can, or I can at least. Like I can do this. Yeah. You can't delete messages? Better get that checked out, man. Oh, you can't delete your own. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's dumb. You deleted Snotty's message. Oh, okay, he told you to delete. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. I thought Snotty was about to like post some kind of link. I'm just completely dumb up here. My brain ain't working. Can't wait for someone to ban you from here or what? I'll remove your mod status and I'll ban you for 10 seconds if you want. Actually, yeah, I don't know if I can. Can I ban you for a temporary period of time? I can't wait for someone to say. Oh, okay, okay. You're just gonna be annoying like that. I mean, I like to think that you know the boundaries, Henry. So I don't think I really have a reason to ban you. I think those like 10-second bans are funny though. I guess they would be timeouts though, not bans. All right, so new button name is gonna be V sub. All right. Oh, come on, man. All right, good. V sub 3 -1. Wait, setting table. What? Oh. Ripsy Razy. We do. Yeah, no, that's fine, I guess. Sub 1. Okay. No, this is correct, kind of. Except I need to find the second number. So the first number is online or offline. That's 1 or 0. So if you're offline, it's 0. If you're online, it's 1. The second number is basically online. What's these up here? So 1 is online in the like in the server. Second number is online in game, and third number is so 3 is just offline. So in game, in server. So 1 3 is online. 1 2 is in game. 1 1 and it is in server. Okay. Let me copy this, comment it out, paste. So this is String 1 is online in game. Sorry, online in server. 1 2 is in game. 1 3 is just online, and offline is just 0, but it would be 0 3. Yo, wait, what? Alright, so setting table. We're getting v sub 1 2. Close parentheses. 1. Yep. That's correct. And then we do the name, which is going to be 3 -1. All right, image is the same thing here. It's 1 2 2. Yep. Display your work, play some music. I mean, it could be. I don't know. It depends. Depends on what people want. Like, I wouldn't classify myself as anybody who knows anything about streaming, so I do it as a way to kind of work on my project here. But if I were to actually start like streaming and doing stuff for streaming itself, I'd probably either start playing I'd probably either start playing Roblox or maybe talking about politics or something. I don't know. Mainly just because like the playing Roblox thing, I would probably suggest for you just because you enjoy playing Roblox. Like I enjoy talking about politics, so that's what I would probably do. I mean, I think that would be very quick. I think someone would mention your profile pretty quickly. No, it's just something I find interesting. Like it's one of those like I like topping. I generally like talking about the taboo topics. I won't do so here because this is a Roblox stream. But yeah, I generally enjoy talking about that kind of stuff. Text labeled text. This is going to be 3 -1. Roblox politics, not just America. I like global politics. America. All right. I could probably just comment this out for now. This too. Yeah, we didn't even have to use that. Okay, this is actually a lot clearer. Let's see what kind of errors I come up with here. Yeah, I haven't touched Bosnia yet, so I don't know that kind of foreign politics, but... Oh, jeez. What? Oh, no. All right, how do I get the player then? Get player from user ID. Get character. No. Get player by user ID. Okay. That's okay. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not going to comment on the grammar of that. Why'd that take so long? Not a big deal. All right, so this kind of worked. Let's check out friends. All right, it doesn't actually show up. Yeah, apparently. Oh no, it's right here. Oh, but they're all gone. Why are they all gone? I have an idea why they're all gone, but I don't really want to. Where's the timed activation of this, or whatever it actually does? It would be in here, right? Should be. It would be every 15 seconds. I could probably do this every 30 seconds, honestly. This wouldn't... Because technically this doesn't update until every 30 seconds, so I should probably change it to like... Yeah, 30 seconds is fine, honestly. Alright, so we've got print item. Print current friends. I already do that. Wow. Literally right underneath. That's okay. So this is what exists already. Let me go back to player and make this like 10 seconds so I don't have to wait as long. Print current friends. Print current friends item.id. Because in the beginning it should be pretty much all nil. Make this a little bit bigger. There has to be a better way to do this. This is so annoying because every time I try to open a data store, it takes like a little bit of time. I don't want to have to do that for 800 friends just to check if the data store is available. Like, it's really ridiculous that you cannot check to see which game your friends are in from the server. Like, that's or even the client. Like the fact that the game ID is actually the job ID is so dumb. All right, so one of the problems here is module server friends 52 comes out nil. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I still have to change this though because this is taking way too long. So what I have to do here is is it toString? Let me just make sure this works now. toString. All right. Yeah, we're gonna fix that in a sec. All right, now these should work to some degree. I mean, this still won't work, yeah, because this wasn't working before either. All right. So here's what we're gonna do to make this not take forever. Self.modules.module client module shared toolbox spawner function and all right, now it shouldn't be. Yeah, there you go. Bro, these are reset? Yeah, it's removed and added again. That should not be the case. Oh, it's because of toString. That's probably the reason why. Let's go to friends again. And just make sure. Oh, it still does it. It still resets it every time. Print. Print response. And print this whole thing. Print this whole thing, but remove toString. Oh, these doesn't matter. Okay. Just get rid of the string one. All right, let's try that again. See what else we get. Any second now. Bro, what? Any second now. There you go. Okay, now there's 2 nils. Oh, because that's current friends. Okay, this is just friends folder. Print friends folder, get attributes. Oh wait, that's done up there. So we're looking for 31. Get attribute item ID. Yo, why does this not work? Get attribute. It's spelled correctly. I don't get an error there. Guess we can try to do this and see exactly what's going on here. Oh, sorry about that. Wait. No, okay, this is a loop and we set it to nil at the bottom here. All right, this is 92. Where's 92? Let me just go down here. Oh, I mean, for starters, let me get rid of the toString over here. That'll, I mean, we'll print this too. Print. Okay. So the first one, it will not do anything, and I know that. The second one is what we're looking for. I mean, I didn't think I'd have to do this because it should be obvious, but print item.id. Do I have to put another parentheses around it or something? Oh, wait, do I have a... No, I don't. I don't have a clear here, so... Yeah, what is going on here? Back to the player. Could probably do that and move this underneath. Well, this would be the same thing, actually. I'd have to put this within the loop, actually. Ultimately, for some reason, I can't get attribute. I can get attributes here. Whoops, let's stop there. I'm curious, print type of I, and I want to see down here too, print type of item.id. Alright, just get the first one. For I comma v in do print type of I, and it's just the first one, so I'm going to break afterward. Alright. Let's see what this results in. Let's wait a few more seconds for the next iteration. So that's a string. And that's a number. Print toString item.id. And then the Hail Mary pass is adding parentheses because Lua can be weird sometimes. All right, another 5 seconds or so. All right. Print to... Okay, stop it. Okay, that's a number. That's a table. That's a string. All right, I have a feeling something else is happening here. I don't know where it is. Is it not here? This is 101. Does 101 never proc? I mean, I would see it in a few places if it did. So it's not here. So this is not where we're removing the attributes. Where are we removing the attributes then? Find. I don't want to promise anything, but I have to have it out by basically the end of this week. Otherwise, I'm kind of messed up. I'm kind of screwed. So whether or not the boss is in the game, it's going to be in beta by the end of this week. And I'll be able to do that. It's just stuff like this is really annoying because this wouldn't have happened if Roblox if they just kept that simple is online thing on the server. Yeah. I mean, I wish I would have more, but basically, what will happen this Friday? Like worst case scenario, what will happen this Friday is I'm gonna whatever I have done here, I'm gonna flip it live. Like I'll flip it from the alpha to the beta. I'll push this, and then whatever data store is existing there will be essentially permanent. There's going to be a bunch of things that still aren't in the game that I want in the game, but I can't really help it at this point. All right, so this is where we... I don't do anything in the get block list, right? Get block list is... yeah, nothing. This is so aggravating. I'll get rid of all of these prints because... yeah, It would be set attribute I comma nil. So let's do set attribute I comma nil. It's the only place. If I comment this out, if I comment this out and I still get that, then it's definitely in a different spot. But if I don't get it, then it's there. But for some reason, the thing's not printing. I don't. Any second now. Okay, yeah, apparently it's there. Apparently this is the problem. But it's mainly that I can't. So this is the only thing that should print here now. I'm going to remove this item. I'll keep the top current friends and bottom current friends to see if it's the same. No, I don't want to do that. I want people's progress to be saved. What that also means, though, is that that the experience gain is going to be normal experience gain, so it's not going to be 20x like it is now. It's still all of them. Alright, this friends folder thing can indeed be removed. Man, this is so aggravating. This tiny little spot. It's probably some stupid error or some stupid thing that, like, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna be like, oh, of course. Basically, like the end of the weekend, maybe. All right. So what's the problem here? I have no idea. This is a real head scratcher for me right now. Is it something as stupid as that? So, one sec. All right, sorry about that. So, if it's something as stupid as item.id has extra characters, then I'm gonna be fuming. Uh, no, because it thinks of itself as a number first. So what if I do to number? What if I do to string? This is exactly what I had before, so this shouldn't work. And what if I have, also this should be print to string to number. Gotta wait. I am so incredibly confused that it's actually painful. How is it working now, but it wasn't working before? I changed nothing. All right, let me just undo all of this stuff. Okay, here. All right, I'm going to copy this. Print this. What is the difference? Wait, the difference is down here, I guess. But like... Okay, so all of this stuff works, actually. So none of this stuff is... Alright, so... Maybe it's this? Maybe this is the problem? Print current friends item ID, but to number. I could probably just have copied the whole thing. This is going to be to string. Actually no, this last one is not important right now. Print current friends. This was the old one. Alright, at first things should be nil, yeah, but the second one should not be nil. It's toString. Okay. Okay. I guess I have to be okay with that. That's fine. Been working on this for a half hour. Or this specific part for a half hour. Okay. Should be working fine now. That's a no. That is a no. Pull my hair out. All right. Print current friends. Print that before we set it to nil and after setting it to nil. Oh, this is in the spawner. Shoot. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. You like the new emote? I like that one. Current friends. All right. So the only reason why I have this is we'd have to loop through, like if players have 1,000 friends, which I think is going to be the upper limit, like we'd have to loop through all of the friends, and doing this particular thing for all of the friends is concerning, to say the least. Tier 3, yeah. I don't have money, man. I don't know how that stuff works, honestly. Oh, I really have to look into that. All right. Response friend, data store open. 3 or 2. All right, I'm gonna look this up and see if someone said anything about this. I think the answer is no, because I'm pretty sure I looked this up already. But Roblox, check if player is in game on different server. Hey, it's actually here. Oh, okay. It's get player instance async, or get player place instance async. Do we have teleport service in the game already? Let's see. This would be server. Well, it's not even in the game yet. Teleport service is equal to game get service teleport service. Okay. So now that we have that, instead of actually trying to open the data store, which takes a lot of time, we can say response is equal to self.services.teleport service. Oh, this returns an error, not nil. That's annoying. That's so incredibly annoying. Okay. Get player place instance async. Get player place instance async follow ID. Okay, that's the user ID. All right. Item.id. Do I actually have to wrap this in a P call? That's so annoying. Local bool in game check is equal to P call function and return I don't even need to set that, right? I just need bool. Response is equal to bool, and so if it's true, then you're in the same, okay, then 2 or 3. And 3 is if you are not in the same game. Yeah, it's the opposite of calling the data store. Because calling the data store, yeah, it's right up here. Because calling the data store, if it's true, that means that you can open that data store, meaning that the player is not in the game. And this is the opposite. So let's see this one. All right, let's see if this actually solved the problem. Alright, cool. I think this is working as intended now. Yep. Awesome. Yeah, the problem was the spawner function. So now we have this. This is really annoying that it returns an error. So what would happen if I did this instead? I imagine it would result in an error because the documentation said it would. Yeah. Okay. So now that I know that that is working fine, I can delete all the prints and extra stuff I had in here. So now we have a string in an attribute that has the response, and the response is a number. Generally it's going to be 3, but a number and the display name of the user. Then on the server, we grab the number and display name of the user, and we do a bunch of things with it. The problem is self.friends. Let's try this. Print self.friends. Here. Alright, let's go in the game and try to open the friends list. Alright, completely empty. Awesome. Oh, is it because I don't run this, like, at all? That's probably why. I never actually run the friend update. This can be run in the initialization. Alright, let's try this again. Error. Love it. Love to see it. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's go back up here and fix that. So this is not 1, whatever this is. This is 1, 2. In fact, I kind of want to just do this, like copy and say local key, and then just say this is key. That way I don't have to use the string, what's it called? String library more than once for the same thing. Key, okay. Local player or player name or friend name, I'll say. Friend name is equal to that. Technically the variable is longer, but it should still be a bit faster. Ever so slightly. Alright, play. Now we go friends. Hey, they show up now. Of course, it says everyone's offline. Is that actually true though? Let's see. In friend update, I want to print online friends just to confirm that I can check that everyone's online or offline. So what I actually wanted to work on today, which I'm not going to get to, I guess I'll be working on that on Wednesday instead. Because I do want to do it on stream, because it's a semi-fun thing where we're adding the new area. Finally adding the new area. Where is... So what number is it? 89. There should be 3 people online. It does not show them online. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, it would be the cave. I want to get that part into the game, at least teleporting in there, because I have to start doing that with like parties. So the party system is almost done. Really the only major thing left is to do that, is to basically have the teleport system set up so that when you teleport away, and you're in a party, you're technically still in the party. So, but I have to make sure that like the new server knows not to try to invite you to a party. There's a few different things that I have to like think ahead for, but it should be okay. I also want to make it so that if players are on different servers but in the same place, I want to make it so that they can teleport to each other as long as there's room on the server. That shouldn't be too difficult. Again, this whole friends list thing though, this really messed up my day. Kind of messed up my weekend, but that's not because of that's because of something else. Yeah, there's a few things with the party, because ultimately I do want it to be a game that you would want to play with multiple people, so in a party. And because of that, I need to make the party system actually somewhat decent. So all it's really going to be is like you'll have a leader, you'll have it's going to be a party of 5, 1 leader, up to 4 additional members. The leader can leave, kick, or transfer the party leadership, and the members can just leave, or can just leave. They can't kick. Oh, geez, excuse me. Whew. Have to like go away too. Drop settings right now. There's just free for all, but I was thinking of changing drop settings for like when you go into bosses and just have like Like even drop would be like everybody can only pick up like their own class stuff or whatever. I wanted to make it so that if you like right click, which you can't do it now, but like if you right click on these guys, then you can teleport to them. Or if they're offline, you can like hover over and it'll say if they're like grayed out, it'll say if they're offline or if they're in a different server. A few things like that. I already have some of those features built in already to the friend system, but because I have to overhaul the friend system, I have to like change how I do that a little bit. It'll be a little bit different with party system though, because party, like, we're not checking your friends list and looking if they're online from their friends list, so that's going to be a little bit more dynamic. It has to be a little bit more dynamic. All right, so if I go back to friends, okay, that's not going to do anything. So why are these things coming in? Print check. Because some of these things should not be coming in as 0. They should be coming in as wait, friends user. Yeah. Friends. Yeah, these guys shouldn't be coming through as 0. They should be coming through as 1. The guys that are online. Yeah, there's 2 of them. But they're all coming through as 0. This is kind of weird. Oh, it's going to be the same issue. It's going to be that user ID has to be 2 string here. String. I assume this is what it is. Because otherwise JSON can't store stuff. Alright, so now if I go into friends, it's still messed up. Alright, let me print online check table. This is going to be to number print. This is just going to be the regular one. Plate. Well, you know what? What if it's because it hasn't loaded yet? If that's the case... player, the way I do this is self.modules.module shared toolbox dot spawner function while true do and close parentheses there. We're gonna task.wait. We're gonna do 10 seconds here too, even though it should be 30. I don't need to have this check up here because the client is kind of, that's what it is in the client. All right, so we're gonna do oh wait, 99 is what? Okay, so 98, I need to do 2 number. That's actually kind of funny. Because I have no idea why that's the case, but okay, we'll do this. Sure, I think this will work now. Why is it this 2 number and 2 string? Why is it so confusing to it? Oh my god. Welcome to Lua, I guess. Hey, look, it's working. We got 4 people online. That's perfect. All right, that's exactly what I want. That means I think I'm gonna be able to stop really working on this for now. At least until after the next, until after the area is done, and the area is gonna be done on Wednesday. Give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna stand up. Give me 1 moment. All right. And so the friends thing is pretty much done. It doesn't have dynamic updates yet, but I can't really test that now anyway. I'd have to test that live in game. And I want to push things along so that I can push this as an update and then have people test it for like a day or 2 before I make the beta go live. So I need this, I need the party system out, I need the buffs and the summon. Summon should be pretty easy based on what I know. After that is just finish up the equipment system, which I've been, it's not that I dread it, it's like the cap thing. That's the last thing that I can do because I'll think of the overhaul as done once that's done. Even though there's like 1 or 2 things I still have to copy over. What was done before that is not done yet? Character info has to be done. The mail system was not done before, but I will do. The quest system was 75% of the way done, but I will have to finish that completely now. I say 75%. It was more like 95% done. The extra 25/5% is just getting the tracker ready, getting the daily quests working, and getting some actual other quests functioning as well, other than just the base alpha quest. I just noticed something bit me here. Jeez. I don't know what it was. I assume it was some kind of spider. Yikes. I'm becoming Spider-Man, guys. Alright, so we've got friend update. This all works fine now. It's so funny to me that, like, in one part of the code it needed to be 2 string for the user ID, and in another part of the code it has to be 2 number. I understand why, it's just still really funny to me. It got me right on my arm, so it was a sneaky little vampire bat guy. So the thing is, this was essentially the quote-unquote dynamic update. Whenever this val check was done, it would redo the friend list, basically. But this was not set up for the block list. But can I even do the block list now? Well, oh, this is on the friends list, yeah. So I can like give the block list to the server. I mean, I'm kind of banking on the fact that people's block list won't be as long as their friend list, but I guess that's not necessarily the case. I don't really have another way to do this. I have no idea how I can get a player's block list on the server without sending it through a remote event. I have no idea how I can do that. Because this'll do it through, like, it'll send a table with all. It should send a table with all of them. I'm pretty sure that's what this does. I thought I could do this on the server itself. I thought it was working on the main game, like on the currently live game, but apparently not. Because it's starter GUI, and starter GUI can only be called on the client. No, they're together. So if you friend someone in game, it'll send them an actual friend request. What I was thinking of doing, and this might be down the line, is if you friend someone in game, it'll send them the friend request, and it'll basically notify them that you sent them a friend request so that they can accept it on the spot, so they don't have to go into their requested friends thing to actually be friended like that. I was thinking of doing that, but I can do that later. That's not a huge priority. Because I think the way it works now, I think the way it would work now is you request someone to be your friend, and the game doesn't actually let you know that someone requested to be your friend. Like, you would actually have to go into Roblox, go into your requested friends, and accept it from there. But if I let you know, then you can just send the same request back, and I believe what happens in Roblox is if 2 players sent each other friend requests, then they're both just automatically accepted. I think that's what happens. That's what should happen, honestly. Also, hey, what's going on? I just realized I got some chat on YouTube, and I didn't realize because YouTube doesn't have notifications. At least I'm not familiar with any kind of YouTube notifications. I'm pretty sure he's not there anymore because that was probably a while ago. Let me check. Does it even tell me when this message was? Probably not. Yeah, I was testing. Oh man, it was literally like 10 minutes ago. I didn't see it. Yikes. Ripsy Razy. It's alright. And yeah, I was testing with Henry and Bop when the friend system first came out, and that's why I know it worked before. Like my friend system was perfectly fine, but because Roblox updated the way they handle friends lists, or specifically they changed how to get whether or not a friend is online from the server. The way they changed it is you can no longer check if your friend is online from the server, which apparently it was a good. It's the thing that they updated was fine, but because the way they did it was like so weird is like I can't do what I want it to do. It makes doing certain things a bit more complicated. Okay, yeah. So we've got this here. Minimize this a little bit because now I'm actually working on code. Do I want to make it dynamic now, or do I want to go back to party system right now? No, I'm gonna try to see what I did before. The problem is anything I do here I can't actually test. Player join notification. This would be on the server here. Here. Service players get children. V friends get attribute info 1. I don't need to check if it's removed because it works completely differently now. Oh wait, this is... Where is the... Is there any... There's no other messaging service thing. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Service players get player by user ID. Is equal to 0 and offline. I don't think that would ever happen yet because I don't think I ever actually coded that part in. But we could code that part in. Because I think this will just update automatically. So this is just to let you know whether they're in the game or not. So I don't need to know if they're offline, because offline will come automatically every 30 seconds. I could probably just remove info 3, honestly. If I really need it back, then I can get it back. Anyway, get rid of info 3. So what we're trying to decide on here is if this is 1, 1 or 1, 2. What is it? 1, 3. Is 1, 3 even possible? Yes, there's 4 options. It's 0, 3, which is just offline. Okay, yeah, 1, 3 is online, but not in the game. Right. Okay. All right, and that would be that would come through automatically anyway. I already have that set up. So this is going to be in server is 1, 1. I don't need the underscore anymore. Info 2 is the display name. That's fine. Here, this is 1, 2. That's in-game. Don't need the underscore anymore. All I have to do here is or 1, 2. Easy. Get rid of an if statement. Save. Yeah, I have a bunch. It doesn't get confusing to me personally because, like, I know what they're for, and probably because I'm the only one that's really worked on the code of the game like this closely. Like I know where, I know what these names mean, and I named it so like I named it pretty obviously. Like, so if I have to go into anything that has to do with debounces, I go into debounce module script. If I go into drops, then this is the drops server module script, and I have the client module scripts here too. So like because they're named pretty well, in my opinion, like I can find everything. And also just on top of that, because I'm the one that made everything, I kind of know with the slight reminders with like the names of things, I kind of know where to go. And the thing is if I didn't have this many module scripts, then I would have just that many more scripts that are just incredibly long. I already have some scripts that are pretty long, and I don't want to keep them too long. All right, honestly, this is. Wait, servers would play do if. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're good. Actually, no, we're not good because this is server side. This is server side, and the only thing I have to delete those. Yeah, it has to be 1 or 2. It's not 1, 1 or 1, 2. It's 1 or 2 because the additional number in the beginning is added in the client script, not the server script. Yeah. It That's my concern. I don't necessarily want. I wouldn't mind one script with all the code, but then I'd have to remember all of the interdependencies with every function, and because I don't want to remember all of that, the splitting up in the module scripts really helps. All right, so I'm going into module client friends now. Back up into friends update. All right, this is all the friends online. This is getting all the attributes. All right, and this would have been solved over here. All right. Yeah, this is correct. This should be correct, at least. The problem, again, is that I can't actually check this. I don't think... Yeah, this won't update immediately when someone logs in or logs out, but it will update within 30 seconds. In fact, when someone logs out, I don't think I want it to update immediately. It's when they log in that I want people to be like, oh, that guy just joined. So there's no reason to have this here anymore. All right, so the idea is... Yeah. So let me copy that and then do that. We go friend update, friend folder. The problem here is for I comma v in friends do I have connections here, but yeah, it doesn't actually do anything yet. And this clears all connections. I think I need a different connections thing here. Because these connections should be for the actual friends list. These other connections should be for, meaning like the actual GUI. And these other connections should be for the, for like the different specific instances of the wait, but does that mean that, yeah, does that mean I have to clear them each time? Yeah, I think I do. So every 30 seconds I would have to... Oh, that's so annoying. So with like, if you have upwards of 1,000 friends, like we'll be able to have, that'll essentially add 1,000 connections. I don't think there's really a way to get around that. Man, this 1,000 friend update is kind of tricky. Although I hope it doesn't really impact this too much. We'll see. that's connections. Friend cons. Block connection doesn't matter. Ignore connection also doesn't matter, right? Yeah, because block is just blocked. I'm not going to play with that. They can log off, log back on if they want someone to be unblocked. And ignore is for the session anyway. So I think friend cons is the only thing that I really need here. So we go to here. Self.friendCons. I already made this a table, right? Yeah. All right. Friend cons. Local function clear friend connections. And that's just going to be clear, but specifically for friend connections. Self friend cons. Self.friend cons I is equal to nil. No, I don't have to do that, but that's okay. It's okay. Self.friend cons dot let's do clear friend connections. We do folder is equal to friends get or on no, child added, yeah. Connect function end. Oh, this isn't okay. This is an event dot child added connect. Function is going to be what is this? Friend, sure. Self.friends. So this check val is useless. Oh, it's friend update. Right. Okay. That means this has to be I mean, it's literally what I'm doing here. So this is not friend update. This is going to be something similar to friend update, but for individual ones. Local function friend update 2, we'll call it. Friend ID. This is going to be friend, yeah, it's Okay. So what is, it's going to be the attribute index and then the attribute value. Also, yeah, I just realized I can't do this. There is no child added. It's not a folder. Well, friend is a folder, but there's no other folders added. It's just another attribute that gets added. So is there like attribute added? All right, I think I'm gonna ignore this. And I'll try to figure something else out later. I think it doesn't make sense to really do anything until the 1,000 friend update is released anyway, because I guarantee things are going to change when that's done, because the whole 200 friends max situation for some code is going to have to be updated. And we can look back. Like right now, this should update, but it'll update every 30 seconds. Well, even if I say 10 seconds, it'll try to update every 10 seconds, but nothing will happen 2 out of the 3 times because the actual, what is it? Like whenever you call, get friends online, is only updated every 30 seconds on Roblox's side. So I changed that to 30. I'm going to do the same thing here. Change this to 30. All right, that should be good. All right, let's go back to the party system. Close that. So the whole point here, oh, also I have to go down and comment the whole friends thing out. Yeah, these have to be commented out because if I check things on a multi-client test, it errors out. Because I'm pretty sure it's because test clients can't have a friends list. So it tries to call a friends list of someone that can't have a friends list, and it just errors out. So I can't test what I want to test. So I have to comment it out while I'm testing this. So we go to, what is it? Starter GUI. So right click party, or right click invite to party works. I know that. Where do I want the party itself to show up? I kind of want to have like this is like the full party GUI. But I want something that's like up here or something that shows all the members of the party and how much HP they have, and that's it. And if they're like in the server, then it'll show them regular. If they're not in the server, it'll show them grayed out. That way you don't have to have this open at all times. Do I have to create another GUI for this? I think I might. Alright, this is going to be mini party GUI. Or I'll do party GUI mini. That way when I save when I save and reopen, it'll be right below, I think, Party GUI. And this is not going to, well, it's going to use the colors of the game, but it's not going to use the images. I'm going to say frame. Yeah, that's it. Then they'll say 0.1. I want it to be like that big. So there's two things that have to be here. Another frame with a size this time of 1. And now, let's make them transparent. One of these doesn't have to be transparent. I think this one is the one that can't be transparent. Or it can be like 0.5 or something, yeah. Let's change the color of that. Oh, geez, I went to the wrong thing. Color of that is here. Do I want the light color or the dark color? I kind of want the dark color. And then the names will be in the light color. Or it can be in like the middle color, and then we can have the dark color it is for now. So this is split up into two things, and also let me do grid layout, UI grid layout. One, cell padding 0. What happens here is awesome. Let's have a UI corner. 0.1 is not enough. 0.3 is too much. 0.2 it is. That it is. Does this look funky? A little bit. A little bit annoying. I think that's fine for now, though, I guess. We can mess with the UI corner later. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Alright, so now let's get the text label and image label. Text label, image label. Text label is going to be anchor point 0.5. Position is going to be 0.5. It's not going to be 0.5. It's going to be like 0.1 or something. Even that's way too much, actually. Also, make background transparency like that. Let's move this to the opposite side. Anchor point is going to be 1.5. Position is going to be... Whoa. 1.5. Position is going to be 1.5. There you go. Size is going to be 0.51. Not quite, honestly. This also has to have a UI corner. But the size is going to be first of all, this can be like 0.4. The size can be, let's try 0.6 for the Y, and the problem here is that position is going to have to be like 0.9 or something. Or no, it's not quite 0.9, 0.99 maybe, 0.975. 0.975 is nice. Probably 0.9, but 0.8 or 0.98 is probably better though. Maybe even more. 9.9 is slightly too much. So let's go 8.5. 8.5 is gorgeous. All right. Oh, wait, why did I... Oh, great. I have to change this to another frame. So add frame and just copy all the settings to the frame. All right, and then move this here, and then delete this. Because now I have to add another frame. And this is going to be the HP bar for your party members. So you'll be able to see how much HP they have left as like a, not as a number, but just as like a bar. So we'll do 0.5 comma 1. Yes, there will be a healer class, and honestly, Bop won't stop talking about it. That's in the... So if you'd like, I can go over really quick the next round of classes that I have planned. There's 4 classes in the game now. Well, technically 4 weapons in the game now, because the weapons are corresponding to their classes. One of the 4 weapons is I had to make out of necessity. That's the Knuckles class. The Knuckles class has to be in the game because I didn't have a better way to handle not having a weapon equipped. So I just made a class for when you don't have a weapon equipped, and that's the Knuckles class. Currently, it probably has one of the best, if not the best, class stat bonus in existence. It gives like the base class gives 5 attack, which is very, very good. But yeah, the next group is going to be either 3 or 4. It's probably going to be 4, honestly. 4 new weapons. One of them is going to be a healing staff, so that's for heals. Another one is probably going to be... I had it written down somewhere. Pretty sure I'm going to have what... So definitely daggers. One of the things that I wasn't sure of is throwing knives, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have throwing knives. And I wanted to add spears, but I forget if that was going to be in the next group. There's like I will want to add eventually spears and axes. If the next group I don't add spears, then it's going to be 3. It's just going to be the throwing knives, daggers, and healing staff. But I do want to add spears, axes. Eventually, there's going to be a wrench, but that's going to be far out. Like that's going to be my class. That's the class I play is going to be the wrench class, aka the mechanic class, because I can't wait for that. Because that's gonna have to do with big robots. I like that one. But yeah, that's later. Oh, let me make this clip descendants. Wait. You piece of... Oh, also ignored UI inset. Gonna do global. These are all 1. So they should be actually fine. The background one is gonna be a dark color but less transparent. I guess it would be less transparent just by default. Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to. Anything that comes to your mind that you'd like to see in the game, feel free to put in suggestions. I'll take a look at it, and I can't promise you that it'll be in the game eventually, but I can promise you I'll take a look at it. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, just give me your ideas for the mage, because I already have a mage class, but that's the base mage class. Like, keep in mind, so the plan is for each of the weapons to have like tiers of them. So like the first tier of the mage weapon is just like the base mage weapon. Then once you max out the mage weapon, once you max out the staff, you'll have. I mean, for now it's just going to be nothing because I don't have another weapon. But I would like multiple selections to be able to be made. So you can go staff, you can go like a different kind of staff. You can go certain elemental routes. Like I want, like, for example, I want to make a weather mage. I want to make a like the different elemental mages are gonna be not necessarily weapon dependent, because that's just gonna be whatever element you want to use. But I do want like a paladin class kind of thing where you can unlock it by getting like some kind of max warrior weapon and a max mage weapon. But I feel like Paladin is going to be a tier 3 class, so that's going to be That's going to be after the. It's going to be after the next 2 or 3 rounds of weapons. I can tell you that. Assuming I even get there, we'll see. We'll see. I want to knock on wood a little bit. Stroke. Okay, so that worked out. The problem is this here. So for now, I'm going to make this really red. But it's bothering me that it doesn't clip out of the back there. Yeah, sure, go for it, man. I'll read it. I'll take a look. Is it? I mean, this should be everywhere. Yeah, UI gradient. That's what I'm looking for. Let's grab that. Put it into here. Yep. I need the actual red though. Where's the red? That's gonna be in constants. Here it is. That's the real red I want to use. Okay, a little bit more. That's really gray. Yikes. I mean, I guess I could just use the same corner and that will solve the problem. Not the biggest fan of that, but that's fine. It does solve the problem. Text label. So this, let's make it size 0.5, 1. very clearly not going to be 0.5 comma 1. Position is going to be 0.01. Oh, the problem is I won't be able to see that. Let's do text. X alignment is to the left. There you go. Okay, yeah, that's way too far left. Also, let me change this to my name. To see what sizing we kind of want. I'm okay with that. Maybe even a little smaller. Point 0.2. Yeah, 0.2 is fine. Hey, what's going on, Xander? I still feel bad that I missed this guy on YouTube because YouTube doesn't have a notification system. No, I can't give you 50k points. What do you think I am? Think this is a charity? No, but you got to compete with the other guys. They've been gathering points for a while. Yeah, it is. Give you the goods. What would you buy with 50k points? What were you interested in changing? $5, take it or leave. It's okay, bruh. Yeah, Snotty's been gathering those points, as have Bop and Henry. Would probably have a bunch of points too. Or has Henry been using them? I don't even know. I don't think he's been posting any special messages, so he probably has a bunch. Oh. That's funny. Unfortunately, I can't do that. This is a bit more of a serious game than that, so you can't do stuff like that. Funny concept, though. One time in life. Nah, man. Can't do that. We can't do that. That'll mess things up too much. Do I actually have to make this 3? I think I might. No, let's try 2.5. The 2 is fine, honestly. Okay. Game is hard? It's not that hard. I mean, the object of the game is to just beat as many monsters as you can, level up, and eventually, when I release bosses, beat the bosses. Also, eventually, when I release party quests, do party quests with other players. Have fun. How is it hard, man? Maybe I just have to rebalance. That's also possible. Like, I'm pretty sure the way it is now in game, it should be not as bad as it was before. You don't want to work towards it, man? You want the immediate gratification. Where's color? Yeah, we got the light color here. Oh, and this has to be my chroma and bold. Oh, this has to be smaller, actually. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's go plugins, auto scale to text. Great. Now let's expand the size to, what am I going to do, 0.48 or something? It's got to be like 0.45 or something like that. 0.45. A little smaller. 0.44. Yeah, that's good. 0.44. Let's add UI stroke to text label. Nice, man. Mia, if you want to give any suggestions there, you're more than welcome to. I've got suggestions. I've got the suggestions part of that server. Yeah, game suggestions. I mean, yeah, you're more than welcome to request it. No promises that it'll be in the game though. Unless I really like the idea. Make the game easier, please. I mean, it'll probably be pretty easy when you start. The problem is really, I think the main problem is getting people to learn the controls for it and like how you change your keybinds. Because once you know how to change your keybinds, it's actually pretty easy. Like, really easy. Nice, nice. Did you upgrade your stats, by the way? 'Cause that's another thing that you might have forgotten to do. Because you can increase your, if you're level 3, then you, okay, good. Because also you have to make sure that the stat that you upgraded is the stat that you use with your weapon. Swords use strength, staff uses intelligence, and the bow uses precision. Oh, so you put it all into strength. So then you should be using a sword then, because then you'll be doing more damage with the sword. If you put it all into health, health is strength, and strength is good with the sword. So that's what it's for, man. Um, Also, you have like this is when it gets a little bit more complicated with skills. If you open your skills, you can quick slot skills to use. At level 3, you would only have for the sword, you'd only have one skill to use, but it would allow you to hit multiple enemies at the same time. All right, I think. What would happen if I make this UI stroke 1? Gross. Very gross. I'm not doing that. If I make it 3, it's probably too thick. Yeah, it's too thick. Sub chat. I'm not sure what you mean. You mean like in Twitch? I think that's just if I turn on sub only chat. Then if you're subscribed, then you can chat. Well, it's not that I have to open it. I think that just prevents other people from yeah, if I activate it now, like I'll activate it for a few seconds. There you go. What's your question, Xander? All right, so what happens if I do this? Oh, that is kind of obnoxious, actually. So what happens if I do this? The final boss is a duck. No, the boss of the first area is already set. Um, it's gonna be in the cave. It's not a duck, unfortunately. I do plan on having a mushroom boss eventually. I wouldn't mind adding some meme bosses just for like events and stuff. That'd be funny. It'll be one of those things like in Zelda where when you hit the chickens too many times, the chickens start attacking you. It can be like a a monster that like doesn't do any damage to you, but as soon as you attack it, it like turns into a boss with like you said a million health. Yeah, that would be funny. I could do that, but not now. That'll be a later thing. Oh shoot. All right. Oh, you know what? Um, so all right, this is where. Ah, dang it. All right, I'll have to do this one more time. So frame. We're gonna add another frame. It's gonna be. Yeah, first we'll move this here. That's gonna be 1. There you go. Transparency of 1. So many additional frames I have to add because of this. And then over here, I can have the close button, which I'm just gonna grab from here. Yep. Close button. All right, and that'll be for this frame. All right, that's cool. I'm totally gonna try that. Right now there's only 4: sword, staff, bow, and knuckles. But knuckles don't actually exist as a separate weapon. You can only use knuckles, quote unquote, if you take off your weapon. If you take off your weapon, you'll be using knuckles. In the future, I will add like actual knuckle weapons in the game, but because of the base class skill of the knuckles class, you don't need knuckles weapons. Like brass knuckles. Like if you look up brass knuckles, like those kind of things. So those will ultimately be what the weapon are, like brass knuckles. In the beginning of the game, it's just going to be your fists. Yeah, they're like the mafioso weapon. Daggers will be a separate weapon. That will be in the next round of weapons, definitely. So daggers, and so the healing staff is actually just going to be a wand. By the way, it's I remembered that I was just going to change healing staff to wand. So the goal is to, for the next update, or for the next weapon update, when I add weapons, it's going to be the wand, which is going to be for healing. Daggers is going to be one of the thief classes, and I will semi-reluctantly also add throwing knives or throwing daggers, which are going to be different from daggers or knives. One's going to be more like a rogue class, another's going to be more of a thief class. What's the difference? That's a great question. I have no idea. Well, in the game, it's going to be like one's going to be more close combat, and other's going to be more ranged. Halo's great. I've never personally played Halo, but Halo is I've only heard great things about. I think Halo 2 was the best one, right? All right, have a good one, Xander. Thanks for popping in. All right, so the idea is like this, you can move this around. You can move it around wherever you want. And it'll tell you how much life. I think default I'll have it like here or here. All right. Actually, it's getting pretty late, and I do have to take the dog out very very soon. So I'm gonna start heading off. I'm gonna keep working on this. I'll stream next on Wednesday. By Wednesday, I should have this whole party system done, along with I'll finish up buffs, and I should have summons done too, because I cannot imagine what would be more time consuming with summons, because I've already thought of pretty much everything that is included there, like delays and having things actually show up on the map. Like I already know how I would do all that, so I should have all of that done by Wednesday. Wednesday I should be able to just do the teleportation thing for the next area, and then shortly after that I should be able to release the game in a testing. So I'll be able to push the game in a testing mode again, just ask people to basically try to break the game, and I should be able to do that for a day or two, just waiting for people to break the game and solving any issues that pop up. We'll see how quickly I can solve them, and then from there, from there I just release into beta. I have to make some more things that you can buy in the shop before I release to beta, but that shouldn't be too time consuming. Hey, what's going on? You literally caught me on my way out. Thanks for the chat though. I will be back on Wednesday, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye.